Hey, this is Wade Skinner, and this is Red Dirt Proud.
It's time to get Red Dirt Proud with your host, JB Cloud.
Well, welcome into another Red Dirt Proud Artist Visit, live in the Goat Pen. Wade Skinner, everybody. I'm your host, JB Cloud. And a two for today. Boy, I've been busy here lately.
Nice.
I told all the listeners, if you're new to the show, if you're just watching on YouTube, you know, it's a 4-hour syndicated show of Texas Red Dirt music, and I'm a big fan of music, always have been, ever since I was a little bitty kid, and love introducing folks to new artists, love hearing new artists, because you never know what you're going to find. Oh, Wade here may just be the next hottest thing. And I'd like to be on the cutting edge of it, and I help him out if I can.
Thank you.
Been in radio a long time, and we're just glad to have you. You came out of East Texas on this little radio tour.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wheels out of the driveway this morning at 4 a.m. So it's been a heck of a day.
You left East Texas at 4 a.m.
I did.
Good gosh.
Yeah.
Now, I notice you and the family are out in Longview.
Yes, sir. We are. We're out in.
So my aunt and I've got some cousins live in Longview.
Nice.
And you wore an interesting cap. I saw everybody was going off on the Texas flag back part of it. And I was like, I wonder. And sure enough, I saw the front and went, I've got the same cap.
Do you? Yeah.
From that same feed store.
Nice.
Because my neighbor, former Marine, Clayton Foreman, goes and sees his parents. That's his parents' feed store.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I actually, we have chickens at my house.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I'm so sorry, because we just got through a stock show and did chickens, and
they're a mess.
it's a hot mess. Nasty birds.
They are. Yeah, it's a constant cleaning situation, and then, you know, we live sort of out, and we're out far enough to where, you know, we have problems with foxes and things getting.
Yeah, I bet.
So, yeah, we've had issues with that.
You guys got copperheads out there.
Yes, we do. That is a constant, you know, especially late spring.
Yeah.
You know, when things start warming up again, they start coming out and sunning things. So
We got some live music. Wade's going to sing us a tune coming up in 1 second on Red Dirt Proud. All right, the song, I'd love to hear something off your last project. I think it was in the low 40s, Uncle Sledge.
absolutely.
Tell me about that song.
Yeah, this is a song that I wanted to really sort of, I guess, I wanted it to have a real traditional kind of sound, bluegrassy almost in the beginning, and but once we started doing it live, this is one of the few songs that I've written and knew immediately after I'd written it how I wanted the instrumentation to go.
Yeah.
And I knew I wanted a kind of Waylon Jennings kind of sound.
There you go.
So Waylon meets kind of bluegrass, and so the steel guitar player who played on my both of my albums is also an accomplished bluegrass, banjo player.
Wow.
And so he says, you know, Wade, I think I'm going to put some banjo on this song. He said, I think it, needs it. And I said, sure, go for it, And it was exactly what the song needed.
It worked.
And that was the thing that sort of caught everybody's attention, on the recorded version of the song.
Let's hear it.
Sure. Uncle Sledge, where you been? Ain't seen you now since I don't know when. Are you laying in the graveyard under the cold, cold ground tonight? Can you see the stars are shining and the moon with her light so bright? But did you go on down the river where the water is as cold as ice? Did you take them horses swimming like them cows you run into the night? Can you feel the water rushing like a flood unleashed from the pit? Uncle Sledge, where's your woman? Is she laying in the cold, wet mud with you? Did you bring her down too, like the dogs you used to shoot? Well, let me hear you say it, man, 'cause you know that I'm telling the truth. All right. Uncle Sledge, where you at? Well, did you go down to that lake where the fires are burning and there ain't nobody to save? Did you wear your muddy boots and did they take your spurs away? Or did you wear your muddy boots and did they take your spurs away?
Man, that's got some soul to it. Ah. Yeah, Wade Skinner, Red Dirt Proud, and make sure and check the bottom of the video for links to Wade at Facebook, website. Are you Instagramming? Are you TikToking?
We're doing Instagram and TikTok.
Are you really?
It's Wade Skinner Music across the
So Wade Skinner Music, and just look at the logo up there in the top corner, and you'll see that. And we'll do a little. I'll do a little TikTok and post your music on there.
Nice.
That's
you.
cool.
Perfect.
Now you've got a new single out.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, so this new single is actually one of the oldest songs that I've written, and it didn't make it on the first album. I just, for whatever reason, just didn't feel like it fit with the group of songs that I had on there.
Yeah.
And so I kept playing it out, and you know, people kept responding really well to it, you know, every time I played it. And so I thought, oh, you know, I think I really need to put this on the next album.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize when they're doing an album, it's like a bouquet of flowers.
Yeah.
And you want to have complimentary songs and like complimentary flowers. And you don't want to put like a dandelion and a rose and a cactus and a rock.
Right.
You know, you kind of want to put something not alike, but something with a common theme.
For sure, yes. And, you know, I mean, there are people that go to extremes.
Concept
with albums,
stuff, yeah.
You know, like Rush, things like that, you know, where, you know, I mean, basically the entire album's one long
song.
Yeah, you know.
I got you.
I don't do that. I mean, I haven't yet. Maybe I will one day. Maybe I'll get that particular about it. But yeah, I think you're right. I mean, that's actually a really good way of thinking about it, a bouquet of flowers. But you're right. I mean, it needs to hang together for sure.
I got you.
And so, yeah, this song. We ended up actually, interestingly enough, we did all the rough mixes of the recordings for the second album, you know, I just gave, you know, Greg and Mike, I just sent them the rough mixes of it.
And a big shout out to Greg Austin and Mike. Thanks, Mike, for setting this up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just told them, you know, look, you know, I'm not going to tell you what I think is the best song here or the one that we need to lead with as a single. I just want a, you know, raw take from you. And they both landed on the same song.
That's
So
telling you right there.
yeah.
You're doing it right.
So you know, I don't necessarily do that. You know, there are a few people that I trust, you know, to pick songs, you know, for, and like you were talking about, radio is a strange phenomenon, because what is great now may not be great a couple years from now.
Well, and not only that, every
No.
radio person has their own taste of what they look for. I look for a certain style, not really it's got to have that feel to me.
Right.
Not just so much a sound, but more of a feel. And some people like more of a rock edge, some more like an Americana edge, and some more like a trop rock, they call it. You know, everybody's
yeah.
got their own taste, so you're not going to please everybody.
No, that's absolutely true. And you know, the interesting thing about, you know, being a singer-songwriter is that I do have a bit more flexibility in terms of the songs that, you know, I'm putting on to the album, and I'm not really.
It's your time, talent, and money.
Yeah, exactly. So when I write a song, I pull the thread, whatever that may be, and so I just take an idea, and so some of my songs, especially on this next album, I mean, they could easily be cut by, you know, Whiskey Myers, Blackberry Smoke, you know, Leonard Skinner, that kind of southern rock.
I saw on your YouTube a
know.
little snippet of the song in a little southern rock feel.
Yeah.
And I think that's great. You know, a lot of folks that listen to country music also have the roots in classic rock, and they mix well. I mean,
Sure.
Whiskey Myers did a rock album and a Texas Red Dirt album.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's some stuff on this, you know, next album for everybody, I think.
Good
You
deal.
know.
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm tired, but I don't sleep. I'm hungry, but I can't eat. I'm willing, but I don't care. I'm sad, but I won't dare cry these eyes out over things I can't undo, or tear this heart out when there's nothing left to do except watch these waves roll over you and hold my breath when I can't see you. You're close, but you're not here. You're here, but I'm not there. You're mine, but I've got to share with people who just don't care. And I won't cry these eyes over things I can't undo, or tear this heart out when there's nothing left to do except watch these waves roll over you and hold my breath when I can't see you. And I won't cry these eyes over things I can't undo, or tear this heart out when there's nothing left to do except watch these waves roll over you and hold my breath when I can't see you, and hold my breath when I can't see you.
Yeah. Now, the album version or the single version, that's the one that you played a little clip on Facebook?
Right.
Okay, so it's got a little more meat to it for those of you watching on the YouTube. Go to his Facebook. There's a link below, and you'll see that. And then it's released now. Can folks listen to it on Spotify or buy it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's
good.
on all your streaming platforms.
Awesome. You guys got to go check this out 'cause it's a really good tune. The acoustic version as well as the produced version. Definitely check below for links in the bio and a little bit of story about him, and then links to Red Dirt Proud as well. Check out our website, reddirtproud.com. And man, thank you for 4 o'clock in the morning and driving 3/4 across the state of Texas just to come say hey.
Oh man, it's really great to be here. It's an honor to be here. So thank you for having me.
You bet, man. We appreciate you so much.
Absolutely.